Today we are not making your regular Gari Foto. We are making something rich, satisfying, and fully loaded. The kind of Gari Foto that turns a simple ingredient into a complete mouth-watering meal. This is for those days when you want something quick, but at the same time, you want to enjoy your food really well. Trust me, once you try this version, the basic one will not hit the same again. So let's take it step by step and build all the flavor from scratch. So I am starting by heating up some oil in my frying pan over medium heat. You don't want the oil too hot because you want everything to cook evenly without burning. Now I'm adding in my sausages. Immediately they hit the oil, you'll hear that gentle sizzling sound. That's exactly what we want. At this point, I'm just adding just a little Aromate chicken seasoning, not too much, just enough to enhance the flavor of the sausages. Now I'm going to let them fry slowly. Keep turning from time to time so all the sides cook evenly. You will notice them starting to brown and develop that nice golden color on the outside. Once they are nicely golden and cooked through, I'll remove them and set them aside. Now in the same oil, because we don't want to waste flavor here, I'm adding my ripe plantain. Make sure your plantain is nicely ripe, not too soft and not too hard as well. As it fries, you will see it slowly turning golden. Flip them gently so they cook evenly on both sides. Once they are beautifully golden, I'll remove them and set them aside with the sausages. Now let's move to another pan. I'm adding some of the same used oil because it already has flavor from the sausages and plantain. Now I'll go in with my chopped onions. Let the onions fry slowly. You don't want to rush this part. Allow them to soften and release their natural sweetness. Once the onions are slightly golden and fragrant, I'm adding my tomato paste. Now this step is very important. You need to fry the tomato paste properly. If you don't fry it well, your stew will taste raw and sour. So take your time, stir continuously, and let it cook until the color becomes deeper and richer. So once done, I'm going to add in some blended pepper, onions, and a little fresh tomatoes. As soon as it goes in, give it a good stir. Now let everything cook together very nicely. Once the pepper mix is also well fried, then it's time to season a stew. I'm adding a little Aromate shrimp seasoning, just a small amount because it's quite strong. Then I go in with my Aromate stew seasoning. Stir everything very well so the seasoning dissolves into the sauce. At this point, taste your stew. This is very important. Adjust your salt if needed because once we add in the gari, it will absorb everything. So your base must be well seasoned now. Now it's time to take the stew to another level. I'm adding my Brunswick mackerel in tomato sauce. Gently place it in and break it slightly. But don't mash it too much. We still want to see those nice chunks. Next, I'm adding Brunswick tuna chunks in water. This combination is what gives the dish that rich, satisfying taste. Now stir everything gently. Let it simmer for a few minutes so the fish absorbs all the flavors from the stew. At this point, your kitchen should be smelling incredible. At this point, I tasted and the salt wasn't enough, so I added a bit of salt to taste. Always adjust everything to your taste. While the stew is cooking, let's prepare our gari. Alright, so now I'm adding a little water to the gari and mixing it gently with a wooden spoon. You can also feel free to use your hand and that will be perfect. This step helps to soften it slightly and reduce the crunchiness of the gari a little bit. You don't want it too wet, just soft enough so it blends well with the stew later. Now we're going to set it aside. Now our stew is ready, and one important tip is that always set a little of your stew aside before adding the gari. And now I'm adding back my sausages, then I go in with some vegetables, and now my fried plantain. Look at that combination already, everything coming together beautifully. Kindly also use any vegetable of your choice. You can either use cucumber, but basically we use carrots, green pepper, and onions. Now I'll go in with the fried plantain, as I said, and also I'll go in with the gari gradually, not at once, little by little. As you add, keep stirring gently. Make sure every grain of gari is coated well with that rich stew. You will see the color changing into that beautiful jollof style orange color we all know, and that's what you are seeing on your screen right now. Keep mixing until everything is well combined. So if it becomes too thick, you can add a little of the stew you set aside. At this stage, take your time. This is where everything comes together, and just look at that. Soft, rich, colorful, and fully loaded. You can see the sausages, the plantain, the fish, everything in one dish. This is not just Gari Foto. This is a complete meal. Now let me know in the comment section what you think about this recipe. Will you give this fully loaded Gari Foto a try? And don't forget, for that rich and delicious taste, make sure you purchase Brunswick mackerel and tuna from all local markets and supermarkets. You are definitely going to love it. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cooking with Efya. Now let's save. I'm enjoying mine with some fresh avocado on the side. That's creamy avocado with the rich Gari Foto. Perfect combination. Every bite is balanced, sweet, savory, soft, and satisfying. I really enjoyed myself, and I hope you're going to give this recipe a try. From Ghana's kitchen full of love, blessings shining from above. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point, and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye. Taste the joy.